Welcome back to NASCAR Dull. This is episode 6 of the Carson Hocevar Revenge season here on NASCAR 25. After a poor start, we find ourselves 4 points clear of Chris Buescher for a playoff spot. So as it stands right now, we will be in the playoffs as we see what we can do in Homestead, Miami. I missed the qualifying again, but I did qualify in 8th position here beside Chase Elliott in the 9 and sitting behind Christopher Bell. Poor start again, as that's what it seems to be on NASCAR 25. So here we go, dropping down, trying to block both lanes in the 10th place as we get up the gears. Finally in 5th gear right now, and in 11th place behind Chris Buescher in the inside of Joey Logano, alongside of Ross Chastain as well, and Bubba Wallace as Ryan Preece gets there outside as well, as we drop the whole way down to 14th place before we get moving forward. We passed the number 1 of Ross Chastain and Logano again, and as they fight back the outside, and Ross Chastain passes us right back and clears us. So now we try to get some momentum on him, as we have dropped 4 places here in the first lap and a half. As we come towards the end of lap 3 here, we're making a pass on the outside of the 17 of Chris Buescher as we try to clear him here at the start-finish line. And try to get inside of him maybe here. No, as we have to just keep the momentum on the outside. Hopefully have a run off of turn 2 to finally be able to clear him, as he is not making it easy at all to get past him. And we finally get past him, as now we look to the outside of the 11 of Denny Hamlin, who's still trying to look for his first championship, as he has 60-plus wins in his career, but has yet to find his championship, as we go 3 wide on the outside of Bowman and Hamlin as we clear both, and now looking to the back of the 12 of Ryan Blaney. See if we can make a pass on him on the outside, as we really do have speed in this car today, and we might be able to look for our first win, as we had a disappointing second place finish that we think we could have won. We hit the outside wall there on the exit of corner 2, which really slowed our momentum as we tried to make a push at the end to pass the 20 of Christopher Bell, who got his first win of the season. We finally get past the 12 of Ryan Blaney on the inside. We might get a push from him here going to turn 1 and 2 of lap 7 here out of 10 in the first stage, as this is our first race. 13% races, so they will not be as long as the previous races, which strategy will be different. There might not be a pit stop in each stage, and we might be able to make them most stages. Probably the third stage, there might be a decent chance for a pit stop if no caution come out for a green flag, as we hit the wall there exiting turn 4, and Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin pass us as we drop back to 9th place. Still trying to get some stage points here this race, as we might have killed our tires a little bit too much, and we are losing a lot of speed here towards the end of the stage. As we cross over Denny Hamlin, as we look the inside of him and maybe get to the quarter panel of the 9 and Chase Elliott, we try going the inside of him as our tire lights just turn on right now, as you see 29%, 27 now on the right front and 36 on the right rear tire. So the right side seem to be wearing a little bit more here, as there's 2 to go here in stage 1. Trying to get some stage points right now. We're in a decent spot to get some. Most likely we will, but as many as we can is best, since we do not have a win yet, and the only way we can be in right now is through points. So we're trying to get to the past here, the number 12 of Ryan Blaney again, as we have cleared him earlier in this race, but he did pass us back as we hit the wall. Here, coming to the last lap of the stage in 7th place, hit the wall again, lose momentum as Denny Hamlin goes to the inside of me. Now in 8th place, looking for 3 stage points right now as we try to fight back the outside of Denny Hamlin. Get to his quarter panel, he runs off as we do the crossover move. Try to stay in his draft now, deciding if we're going to go the inside or outside. We decided to go the outside. Try to push it really hard, have the run off the center of the corner and off exit. Try to stay off the wall here, as it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get past him. No, we have a final lunge at the end, and we do pass him. Finish 7th in the stage and get 4 stage points. Very beneficial for our playoff run. Everybody decides to get tires and fuel, as everybody needed them, so we still are in 7th position here to start stage 2. We moved up 1 position from the start of the race, as we will have another slow start here at the beginning of this This stage, as well as we just drop going into the gears. For some reason, we just can't get to speed as quick as other cars. Kyle Busch is on the outside of us, trying to gain a few spots as we put him to the wall. Come the inside, hit Chase Elliott spinning, and caution is going to come out as we are in 13th place, which is not good for us since we seem to drop right at the beginning of stages. So now we might even drop farther back on this restart, which might put us back to like 18th place as how it's been going. So we'll see how this goes. Here in 13th place, the inside of Ross Chastain and behind Kyle Busch there and Joey Logano, it looks like. Green flag is down, and here we go, starting off slow again, trying to get into gears. We do drop the whole way to 18th place, sitting right behind the 2 of Austin Cindric, in front of the 60 of Ryan Preece. As we look inside of Cindric, we can't make it, so he does clear us. As Preece looks to the inside of us, and we'll see what happens. Josh Berry goes way up, 3 wide right now. Have a good run off the corner. Drop below Cindric and Gregson. Try to get to the side of the 16 of AJ Allmendinger coming into corner 3, turn 3 and 4. As Priest shoots it up the gap, pushes it up the track a little bit. We get in the way of Gregson, and he just clears us. Now we're in 16th place here on lap 5 out of 11 here in stage 2. Now here on lap 6, we're trying to make a push. The inside of the 8 of Kyle Busch and 16 of AJ Allmendinger. Get to the backside of Priest, get some draft off of him. Pulls forward as the 8 of Kyle Busch does give us a shot in the back, gives us some momentum, pushes us up the track a little bit, but we can hold on to that and keep our momentum moving forward. As we're now in 14th place here with about 4 laps left to go in stage 2, trying to just get up to the points in the stage and maybe try to fight for a 10th place here coming to the end of the stage. Go to the inside of the 60 of Ryan Preece and see the 54 of Ty Gibbs as we clear ourselves over the nose of Ryan Preece as he gives us a shot a little bit in the back, and we give Ty Gibbs one and keeps his momentum going as well. Here on lap 9, we finally get past the 54 of Ty Gibbs as we get to along the backside and go to the outside of Chris Buescher and hit the wall a little bit. Lose some momentum as Chris Buescher goes right in front of us as we almost take him out of the race. So now we're sitting in 12th place here with 2 laps to go. In the stage, we have momentum after the push from 54 of Ty Gibbs. Pushes us right to the side of Chris Buescher and behind Denny Hamlin in the 10th position. So we will try to make a last lap push here to get some points, either if it's Ross Chastain or Denny Hamlin. Just try to get at least past one of them and get some points here on the board. To get 5 points before the real points even start at the end of the race would be really good. Here on last lap, Ross Chastain takes the inside, so we take the outside on him, have real good momentum coming off the corner. Seem to be able to get to the outside of him and maybe clear him here. Yes, we do, so I go right in front of him, try to not let him pass me now as we go the last corner of the stage, and we have the momentum off the corner, which will give us 1 stage point here. 10th place as he looks to the inside but does not get to us. Everybody gets fuel and tires, 4 tires, 2 cans of fuel here to start stage 3 in the race as we start 10th place. We have a better stop here than we have had all race as we have only not really dropped any positions right now, and we're already into 4th gear. Might lose a few spots, but not nearly as many as we have been losing here in the race. There is 15 laps here in stage 3, and we have 15 estimated laps of fuel in the can. But the tires do wear quicker than the fuel does run out. So this stage, we are probably here going to decide just to save our tires here towards the end of the race. So we're probably just going to run the inside, not really bother going down the outside once we get settled in, and try to save tires as best as we can, and then at some point we are just going to decide to go and attack everybody. Right now we do hit the apron right there as we do pass the 6 of Brad Keselowski and sit behind the 22 of Joey Logano here on lap 23 out of 36 here in the race. And now 3 laps later here on lap 26, we are still sitting in 12th place, just saving the right front and the right rear tire as best as we can as we now make a look to the inside of Joey Logano, Possibly, no, we just had to sit right behind them, just give him a little bump, get closer to them, and just saving our tires as best as we can here, as we have 10 laps to go here in the stage, and we do not want our tires to get killed, as we only do have 59% of tire wear left. Now here on the end of lap 28, we have 44% on our right front, 47 on our right rear, as we are still sitting here in 12th place, as we get a push from the 60 of Ryan Preece, and we're just at some point here we're going to decide to just try to go as quick as we can forward, as we knew if we pushed at the beginning of the stage, our tire would not be able to make it the full way, and we would slow down a lot here towards the end of the race. Now we're trying to keep momentum and go quick now towards the end of the race. So now here coming towards the end of lap 29, we decide to go all out and just try gaining as many positions as we can. Here with about 6 to go in the race, we're just going to go full out as we look to the outside of the 45 of Tyler Reddick, and the inside taking 3 wide of Joey Logano and Tyler Reddick. Now looking to the backside of Ross Chastain here as we take him and Reddick 3 wide here, going into into turn 3 and 4 here at Homestead. Really trying to be able to pass here Bell and the next few, maybe get like a 6th place finish here. There's still 5 laps to go here, coming to the end of lap 30. Now here we find ourselves in 8th place, going the inside of Christopher Bell, and we clear ourselves, and Bell spins us out a little bit. We save it as we get past him, but now lose the momentum going forward, as looks like Chris Buescher and Alex Bowman really get out of our sight, so it might only be an 8th place finish at best. If we can pass the one of Ross Chastain coming here towards the end of the race, Christopher Bell does lose a few positions out of it, as he drops the whole way down to 11th place. Tyler Reddick sitting in 10th. Now it looks like he's in 12th as Ryan Preece passes the 20 of Christopher Bell. Ross Chastain is going away from us already. Our tires are already worn. We'll see what percent they are at here soon. But it does not look like we will be able to make a pass here on the one of Ross Chastain towards the end of the race. Our crew chief is telling us our tires are worn. Do not blow them. So we are trying our best not to blow them. As you see, they are very red right now, not looking good. The right rear ended up wearing quicker than the right front, which is different than any of the first 2 stages, which is really weird. It must have been the way I was driving on the inside. It takes more of the out of the rear, and the outside is more of the right front. 2 to go here in the race, as we're right behind the one of Ross Chastain, and we are getting bombarded here behind us by Reddick and Logano, who are trying to make passes on us as we get to the inside of the one of Ross Chastain here, coming onto the penultimate lap. We are moving. Our tires are destroyed, and we are just trying to make a push here as we pass him, but he might try to make a run back on us. It looks like we have him, as we are gaining momentum on the 17 of Chris Buescher and 48 of Alex Bowman ahead of us. It is the white flag is out, so the last 2 turns here, get some momentum coming up towards Chris Buescher. Let's see the run off of the exit. Not good enough. It does not look like we'll be able to make it to him, as we do have draft now, so it does seem like we can get up there. Go to the inside. Probably should have ran the outside, as we just go up the track, don't have the grip. Looks like Chris Buescher will finish 7th. We are going to finish 8th here at Homestead, Miami. It was a pretty solid race for us, as we got points in both stages, 5 points in the stages, and 8th place finish. As you see, Kyle Larson wins with Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, Chris Buescher, then Carson Hocevar, myself, there in 8th, Ross Chastain in 9th. Christopher Bell does find his way back up to 10th place. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next one.